Welcome to another video of me yapping about my life, things I'm interested in, and stuff that can maybe help you. So, this is the second video on psychology. Last week we did a winning trade week, so let's get straight into it. The things I have to talk about today are some things that took me a while to realize, or some things you just forget about. And it's important to keep in mind these things and to try and improve on them and keep track of them. So let's get into it. So the first one is being friends. Now, for the past 8 or so months, I've moved into a new environment, a new city, met a lot of new people and new friends, and I specifically try to stay away from these type of people when I was on the start of my journey and really deep in my journey. Um, Because they just distract you and they lead you off course to what you need to be doing, what you're trying to be focused on doing. So an example of that is friends that don't have particularly the same goals as you do, and they just waste a lot of time and they're super unproductive, like normal people in their 20s. Okay. Now if you're different and you're one of those other people that want to chase something and aren't given everything, um, then it's difficult to, you know, try be with these people all the time because you're not going to achieve your goals. You're going to fall off. So the things that they talk about and how you would know this is, for example, they just talk about girls the whole time, or majority of the time, or they would try talk about going to clubs or parties the whole time, or about the past the whole time, about memories and whatever. Nothing, not saying any of that's bad, but if you want to be productive, if you want to achieve certain things, it's difficult to keep these people in your life at that moment. Okay. And that's part of what distracted me this year and what I try to be like, oh, but I missed that. Like, I missed going out. I miss going clubbing. I miss talking to a lot of girls and just kissing a lot of girls at clubs or doing whatever I want. But that's not it. I focused to get rid of that out of my life because it's unproductive. It doesn't matter. It's it's sinning. It's falling into sin, and it's not what God has planned for you or what your parents would even want. You know you can be better, you know you can be more productive, and especially if you're not one of those lucky people whose parents give them a lot and pay for their studies and this and the car and the accommodation and all that. If you're not one of those people, it is difficult to not fall into these happy times where you can do what you want, with the people that go have those opportunities. Now, last year I focused on being super productive, having a routine, becoming the best version of myself, becoming obsessed with that improvement mindset where you need to improve on everything to live a wonderful life and to be the best version of yourself. That like cold mindset. Now I'm not saying that that's particularly a bad thing. It was a bit of a good thing, but criticizing and procrastinating over these things don't matter in the end. And so something that is important is every day is different. Every day is going to be different. And you can't always have a perfect day again and again and again and again. You're going to have those imperfect days that are unproductive, that aren't as productive as the previous day. Something might not go wrong. You might lose a trade today. You might miss a trade. Or you might not be able to go to the gym today. Maybe something happens, you know? Maybe you need to get this work done. Stuff like that happens, and that's fine. And the point about last year is I focused on becoming the best version of myself and being productive and cutting things out of my life that don't matter. I worked so many different jobs to fund my trading and to pay rent and to pay for my food, and I spent it on nothing else, literally nothing else. And then I moved here, and it's funny, spend so much money in a week. I spent so much bloody money on the most useless shit. but you don't really notice it, you know. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is your comfort zone and change. Now, last week, my girl moved into a new place, and she didn't want to. She didn't want to leave her old place, like, because she got used to that now, and it was comfortable. It was nice. Everything she knew was there, and it was awesome. There was places to go to on the weekend right there. It was, and she knew where things were. Um, but change is important so that you can grow. Change is important so that you can get out of these comfort zones to improve your life and to change and see what's out there, you know? And that's something I need to realize because for many months of this year, I wasted time doing nothing, watching Netflix most of the day, only going to the gym maybe once or twice a week, and not being what I made myself last year, not being that productive person that I became last year. And it's sad to see that. But the thing is, you can get back to that. You just need to realize that, shit, I need to get my life together. And that's what I've been doing. For example, last Thursday, one of my nice days that I have and I continue to strive for is, for example, on Wednesday or Thursday that I had a winning trade day. I fasted the morning. I ate healthy. I went to the gym. I ran there and back. I got some sun. I tanned. I got a nice, basically cold plunge. Um, Stuff like that. That's a productive day. I made a video. I edited it. Um, I read a book. Same day. It's important as well for you to strive for something that you know will matter in years to come. It's important to have in the back of your head, listen, I need to start investing. I need to start this business. I need to start this trading. I need to start this drop shipping. Whatever it is, just do it because when you're young, you can take all these risks because you don't have a lot of responsibilities. You don't have kids to look after. You don't have um, mortgages and all of that. So try to take my advice. And if you made it this far, well done. You're a loyal, whatever. But if you want to watch the next one, watch the next one. And next one will probably be a traded video. But yeah, awesome. Fuck off, man.